The American authorities said he was a would-be bomber who fought alongside the Taliban in Afghanistan. They may now have dropped the charges against him, but Binyam Mohamed insists the only evidence the Americans ever had was obtained by torture. His defence team say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but they recently failed in a bid to force the British government to release documents which they claim would prove he was mistreated.
Everything they have from him came after he went to Morocco, where he was severely tortured, beaten, threatened with his life, threatened to be raped, cut with a scalpel on his genitals, on his chest, and then miraculously these statements come that he was in Al-Qaeda, that this dirty bomb plot. And so everything that the government has was a result of after this horrendous torture, both in Pakistan, Morocco, and even later on in the dark prison in Kabul.
With its lack of judicial transparency and mired in allegations of prisoner abuse, the closure of Guantanamo was a top priority for the newly inaugurated President Obama. But that hasn't silenced the camp's critics. The British government has been forced to answer allegations from Binyam Mohamed that he was tortured with the knowledge of American and British agents after being picked up in Pakistan in 2002.
I don't believe there is any cover-up, and I believe that the principles which guarantee intelligence sharing are ones that are well understood by anybody who looks at this. We've got to be in a position for there to be trust between the different agencies around the world, and I think that is the basis on which we move forward.
Guantanamo is now expected to close within a year, but for former prisoners like Omar Daguerre's, the physical and mental scars are proving hard to heal.
I think it's a barbaric place. It's a place they shouldn't have been set up. It's an international offshore, it's not in America, it's international offshore torture facilities that has been used by not only the US government, has been used by, as we know, and I have met, the UK intelligence service, MI5 and MI6 came there and made use of it.
Binyam Mohamed is preparing to head back to Britain, the country which took him in, but which is now having to answer uncomfortable questions about his treatment.